crafters, for today's DIY, we will be repurposing a Dollar Tree hula hoop. I participated in the hula hoop challenge hosted by Kayla and Marie. I will include their Instagrams in the description below. Let's jump right in and let's get crafty. I purchased this yarn at Michael's in Cafe Latte. I found the color to be very similar to twine. Wrap your yarn around your hula hoop tightly all around. This might take you a while, so make sure to put on your favorite movie or song while you work. As you can see, I'm wrapping my yarn very close to each other, so there is no gaps. Keep wrapping and take a little break if you need to. Once done, I simply tied 2 knots tightly. I purchased 3 of these coiled wires at Michael's that look like wood. Dollar Tree does carry these wired jute cords, but this wasn't going to be enough for this project. If you find these, you can also use those. So I started with cutting my coiled wire with a wire cutter. I measured about 1 inch more from the bottom and about 12 inches more from the top. Make sure to straighten your wires a bit as you go along. I have already cut 1 packet of my coiled wires, which was about 45 feet, and I will be cutting 2 more packets. You can purchase these wires at Michael's or Amazon. Now we will be twisting the wires from the bottom up to start forming our bonsai tree. And it should look like this. Separate the bottom wires to form your roots and give them the shape and form of your choice. Hubby and I had a picture of a bonsai tree in front of us to give us an idea of the shape we were giving it. Twist and play with your wires and get creative with this part. For our branches, we will do something similar. Separate them and give them the shape and form you desire. Twist a few wires at a time, and with 1 single wire, wrap them for extra security. Continue this process with every single branch, bending and twisting and tying. And as you can see, I did have hubby help me with the wires because these wires were a bit rougher than the ones I was looking for. Now we will go back to our roots. We will do similar to what we did to our branches. This time, however, we will wrap the bottom wires to the hula hoop. Slowly, you will see the roots taking shape, and don't forget to look at your bonsai picture of your choice for inspiration. Going back to our branches, we will do the same process as we did to our roots. Wrap them around your hula hoop, branch by branch. This time you might find you have a little extra wire left over, but that's okay. I'd rather have a little extra wire to have enough to play around with and make my branches. And we will be cutting these later with our wire cutter. Cut all the extra wires you don't need from your branches, and I'm saving mine for another project. As you can see, we didn't wrap all the wires to the hula hoop. We left some unattached, and we will be gluing some greenery to this later. Keep molding, wrapping, and cutting. We are almost there, and the outcome is totally worth it. Now for the fun part, we can start gluing our greenery, and you can purchase this matte tapis, and I don't even know if I'm saying this right, but you can purchase it at Amazon, Michael's, or any craft store. Mine is approximately 10 by 10, but I only used half of it. For this part, I'm simply hot gluing my greenery to where I see best, and I had forgotten about my finger protectors, which I will be using later because you can easily burn yourself in this part. I've mentioned this before in my other videos, but these finger protectors are awesome and you can find them at Dollar Tree. I did go back a few times to fill in some spots in my branches so it could be nice and full. This DIY project reminded me of the Bible verse in Colossians 2:7. Let your roots grow down into Him, and let your lives be built on Him. Then your faith will grow strong in the truth you were taught, and you will overflow with thankfulness. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed this DIY and subscribe for more inspiration. Remember to let your roots grow in Him and stay crafty.